There was no scandal. What are you talking about?
Oh, there was, Ron, and you were a part of it.
If there was a scandal, you would never know.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna write in the chat.
So
Welcome to the What's the Deal? Let me try that again. It's the Down with DP podcast with Robert Dunn and Ron Prendamano. In 3, 2.
Maybe not.
no.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hello.
Hello. Hey, we're in mid-conversation. We're in mid-conversation.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're talking about things.
We were talking about all the things.
All the small things.
All the things.
Hello,
Okay.
hello.
Yeah, sorry. Checking my gain. Am I coming in hot? I love doing tech checks during the episode.
Yeah, because it's professional.
It
No,
is
you're
great.
fine. You're fine.
Great. Okay, cool. We've been having this trouble of where I kind of hear my own voice through Ron. I kind of hear it a little bit, but you know what? We're gonna mow past through this, guys. Because why the fuck do you care about that shit? You're driving to work right now. You're driving home from work. Why do you care about tech checks in podcasts? Why do you care? Unless you do care. Unless this is you host a tech check podcast show. You know that's got to exist, right? And it better sound fucking sexy. Ron, come in. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
I'm sorry. Was there something
I
said?
Yeah, what's something you said?
What'd I say?
Just all over the place right now. I just wasn't ready.
Oh, is it because I cursed?
No, but can we welcome the people?
Oh, sure. I did I say something? I gotta play that back.
No, you're fine. Stop it.
Okay.
Welcome to the Down with DP podcast. I'm your host, Ron Prendamano, and with me is
Robert Dunn.
And we are the Down with DP podcast. We got some stuff to talk about today. We got some fun stuff to talk about today. Let's talk about our future here. We got some senior citizen discounts coming out.
Yeah.
We got the World Baseball Classic is going on. One of my favorite events. We're going to talk about burger CEOs. Got some other fun things for you later as well. So, Rob, let's start it off. Let's talk about the senior citizen discounts.
Oh, so this is a point that I heard on the internet. Now, hear me out. Senior citizens get discounts. You know, you go to your local Golden Corral and you get a little discount. And someone made the point that shouldn't it be like 20s, middle-aged people that should get the discounts? The senior citizens have all the money. And you know who else gets a discount? Kids. And that makes sense because they're not making money yet. They're a kid, so they eat free.
So I see your take on this. And senior citizens do not have the money like you think they do. A lot of them are some of them are rich. Yes, but that doesn't mean they're surviving. I mean, a lot of them are on fixed incomes. A lot of them, live paycheck to paycheck, and they struggle all the time. So, yeah, they deserve that 10% discount at Dunkin' Donuts. That was my first job at Dunkin'. Come up to the drive-thru. Can I get a medium coffee, milk, and 2 Splendor? Oh, I'm a senior. Yeah, no shit, sweetheart. Okay, we know. Yeah, but
you know what? But if they're assholes, I feel like you should be allowed to get rid of the discount.
No, I mean, they worked hard all their life. Give them a 10% off. It makes them happy.
Ron, are you in old people's pockets right now?
No, I'm not.
Did they buy you out?
No, they didn't.
They got in your ear, didn't they?
It's a perk when you get older. You don't get many things. Maybe it's because my parents are older. Dad's retired disability. Mom retired last year. Mom's fine. She's fine. I take care of my wife's grandma. It's like I see a lot of the elderly, so it's like I know they struggle. I know they have issues. So yeah, and very little sometimes makes them happy. So that 10% discount, that senior citizen discount makes them feel good. Saving a little change.
Okay.
So
I can see that.
However, we should get a millennial discount because we've gone through so much fucking shit.
I know, something.
And I'm a millennial, I should get a 45% discount.
Right, that's what I'm saying, like, something like that, I don't know. Just something that give us something. You know, the economy sucks. But also, it's like, then those businesses need extra money to survive, so.
You know, but if a business can't afford to give us, you know, a 10% senior citizen discount, like, come on.
Yeah.
Take care of your seniors, take care of your kids, take care of your military, police, all that stuff, you know.
Well, then in that case, I'll continue to pay full price.
Yeah, so shut up, Rob. Anyway.
Okay, wow. Okay, great. Wow. Cool. So, actually, maybe we should just transition into this because we were talking about Dunkin' Donuts. We're talking about, you know, places that might have a senior citizens discount. Did you hear about the McDonald's CEO that ate?
Did I hear about it? Did I see it? Absolutely.
It was a sight.
You go first.
I was going to say,
I have my takes on it. I do.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, the CEO of McDonald's, they have a new burger. I think it's called the Arch Burger.
I'm trying to find something. Okay, I'll use my.
Ron's looking for something, but
I'll use my hat. I'll use my hat. My Pelicans hat. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
So he basically takes. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, no. Actually, if you're gonna do it, do it.
He takes the burger. Okay. He's like, oh, it's their new arch, their big arch. It's called something like that. You know.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
It's a poppy and sesame seed bun. Ooh.
What?
For McDonald's, that's a lot. I feel, but so he goes, and this is the bite he takes. That is so McDonald's. What a great product. He calls this stuff product.
Yeah.
Like, so, and you could tell he never eats it. He's not enjoying it.
Right.
You could tell he doesn't.
Remember that scene in SpongeBob where they take they do a super close up of them taking a bite of the Krusty Krab, and it's like that's kind of what it was. Also, to your point, that the fact that he says product. I think this is probably how he talks on Zoom calls to his staff, and he probably couldn't change his lingo for this. So they probably call it product in business meetings.
As they should.
And that makes sense. But like, because you're doing this for,
he's like, it is so uniquely McDonald's. I'm like, okay, so burger with a slightly pepper flavor. I know exactly what it tastes. Because you said that, I know exactly what it tastes like.
Yeah.
So Wendy's and Burger King made rival videos.
Yes, they did. One more too. A&W came into the play.
A&W, that's right, A&W.
Yeah, which who the fuck is like? I can't wait. I could go for some A&W right now. And I have another thing about A&W that we could talk about.
They're also pretty popular in Canada too. So I think the Wendy's CEO actually made the burger.
Uh-huh.
I think he made the burger and then he took a big out of it.
Oh yeah, he devoured it.
And personally, I've always liked Wendy's burgers better than anyone else.
My favorite is Wendy's.
In-N-Out, we're not including In-N-Out. We're talking about the major chains right now, even though In-N-Out is superior. Anyway, but Wendy's, as far as like all across America, Wendy's has always been my favorite. Burger King, the Burger King CEO kind of did the same thing. I don't think he made the burger, but he took a big healthy bite, and those two CEOs look like they really enjoyed it. The A&W one, I don't remember too much, but
the A&W one, he really tried to make it comedic. He was basically like dogging on the McDonald's CEO the whole time. But here's the thing too, I need to rewatch it, but if I'm not mistaken, I swear they cut after they take a bite on all of them. I'm like, so they could have spit it out, like they could have done this. I don't know.
I don't know if the Wendy's guys did. I mean, Wendy's,
I have to look at it.
Wendy's makes a good product. So
yes, I love Wendy's product.
I mean, I think the worst mistake Wendy's ever made was when they got rid of their spicy chicken nuggets. Like those were superior. Mm-hmm. And I also think, like, what's the old saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Mm-hmm. Except McDonald's ice cream machine.
Right.
The Frosties. All you needed was a chocolate Frosty.
Yeah.
That was it. They brought the vanilla one, I think, when we were in like high school in the early 2000s. And it was okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a big chocolate ice cream fan, but the chocolate Frosty just hits differently. Now they're doing like mix-ins and stuff. Like, I don't know. But Wendy's, as far as straight up the big three in America, Wendy's, McDonald's, and Burger King. I think Wendy's is superior.
Yep.
Followed by, I don't know, I guess McDonald's, then Burger King for me. Even though I'm not a big Burger King fan, I understand why that people think they're better than McDonald's, but I'm not a big Burger King fan.
Well, the thing about the CEO video too with McDonald's is he holds it up and he's just, all you see is bun, and he's like, "Wow, look at the size of this thing." And it's like, I see a bun. Anything else in there? Oh yeah, and it also seemed like he didn't really know what the burger was.
My pop filter that I use, pop filter, this thing that I use for.
Oh yeah, I got him too. Yeah,
yeah, of course. This is thicker than the burger.
Yeah.
That is thicker than the burger.
But he's also, he said something like, "Oh, look, I think there's some like fried onion on it." And I'm like, "What do you mean you think? Like, have you not been working on this for months?
This is your product, sir. You should know what's on your burger."
Yeah. But at the end of the day, though, they uploaded it. You're telling me they couldn't? I'm going to guess it's going to be a thing where he didn't like, "Look, I'll do this one time and that's it." But
yeah.
But it's like, you're the CEO, man. Yeah, it sucked. Like, but I don't think anyone was gonna tell him that. No one's gonna say, "Yeah, man, that wasn't good." It's like, that's your boss. You know, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that was great. Yeah, let's we'll edit it. We'll edit it."
You ever see the movie The Founder?
Yes, Michael Keaton.
With the Ray Kroc story.
Yeah.
I mean, McDonald's works because of three things. They're a real estate company, not so much a fast food establishment.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of their product is overall tasty, and he said it. Why he fought so hard for it? The name.
Yeah.
The name McDonald's. That's why they have been so successful and continue to be successful. So the CEO is an idiot, but you're not going to lose anybody. You're not going to gain anybody. It's going to be exactly.
In fact, I think they probably gained a lot because this went viral.
Yeah.
You know, so I think
I'm not buying McDonald's. I mean, I
actually bought the Arch Burger.
How was it?
So I was I took a little marijuana sip. I had a little marijuana liquid. I don't really smoke. So if I ever, and I don't really like get high often.
Yeah, this is rare form for you. I like it.
But if I do, it's got to be in the form of an edible, or I have like little like sippy thing. And so I had that. So I was kind of high, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to order the Arch Burger. I'm going to have it delivered. And I did. And I remember that night into the morning, my stomach didn't feel good. And I don't know why. I think it was like, because I swear it's not like the cheddar cheese. It's a different kind of cheese. It just wasn't the same. You know what I mean?
Don't do that. Jesus Christ, it's awful.
Excuse me. That's kind of how I felt. So,
I've had I'm not Wendy's here. I've had McDonald's in Canada, and I have to say, I think they're slightly better. They don't taste as processed.
I had McDonald's in Italy once. And
how was that?
It tasted the same to me. But
yeah, it tastes the same, but it does. I don't know. It's different. It does. I guess it does taste the same, but different at the same time.
It was a McDonald's by the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
And apparently, if they have a dedicated fryer in Canada or outside the U.S., people with a gluten intolerance or wheat allergy can eat the fries. Because the fries in America, you can't.
Right. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah. But if they have to have a dedicated fryer, and some of them do.
Oh, and another thing I'll talk about is A&W. I didn't know this is how they named their burger, but they kind of do this thing. This was in the video too. They do this thing where they name their burgers like it's like Papa Burger, Mama Burger.
Oh yeah, the teenage burger or something like that.
Yeah, and that was it. And so the CEO, he's like, "This is the new teen burger," but then this is where it gets awkward. He's like, "And we're gonna dip it in that classic teen sauce," and I'm like, you got to call it something else.
Jeffrey Epstein rises from the dead.
yeah. We got the Epstein burger right now with the teen sauce. Like, dude, why would you call it that?
Oh, that's weird. Oh.
That is so weird. But he probably says it all the time because it's like his job. So he's not thinking about it. But
it's his product, right? I mean,
it's his product. I love product. I hope to consume more product.
as we get away from this, Robert, and transition, it is kind of funny how like every sporting event you find that McDonald's is a sponsor for the sporting event. I mean, it's kind of counterproductive. But speaking of sporting events, Rob, do you know what's going on right now?
Something with a ball, and then if you get the ball in a certain spot, you get a point. Something like that.
The World Baseball Classic.
Wow.
The World Baseball Classic. The World Baseball Classic is basically the Olympics of baseball. The World Baseball Classic happens every, let me see here, 4 years. Okay, I thought it was 3.
Oh, so it's like our World Cup.
Yeah, it's kind of the World Baseball Classic is kind of like our World Cup. Yeah. Okay. So it's going on right now. America, I think if America wins tonight, they will definitely be moving forward. They play Italy tonight. They should win. We beat Mexico last night, and it was a pretty damn good game.
That's good.
Yeah.
How do they pick their players? Is it just, I assume it's a mix of players from different...
Yeah, it's kind of the same way they do it.
Because they're not going to like send the Mets out there. You know what I mean?
Well, it depends. It's kind of the same way they do it for all international sports.
You know who they would send out?
The best players the best players from their country. Okay. You have like the best players from your country. Cal Raleigh, for example, Aaron Judge, they're both on the American team.
Right.
You have and then you have like people who go in like through marriage or heritage or something like that. Like some guys that are American born but have Italian heritage are playing for the Italian team. And then you have like Randy Arozarena, okay, one of my favorite players. He used to play for Tampa Bay, plays for Seattle now. He's Cuban. He's Cuban, but he plays for Mexico.
Okay.
Because I believe his wife is Mexican, so he gets Mexican citizenship. And once you denounce your Cuban citizenship, you can't, come back kind of thing. So, yeah, you have to denounce Cuba. So, yeah. Last year,
denounced Cuba. Wow.
Yeah, he denounced his Cuban citizenship, so he can't play for the Cuban team.
Damn.
He left. He basically left. So he said bye, Cuba, and they're like, oh no, you can't use us anymore. So last year it was Mexico in third place, the United States in second place, and Japan won its third title. Shohei Ohtani was the MVP last year. Now this year, the host countries are Japan, United States, and Puerto Rico.
Oh,
the city specifically: Houston, Miami in America, San Juan in Puerto Rico, and Tokyo in Japan.
Okay.
So we have about eight days left of the tournament. So what's today? The 9th? Yeah, we have 8 days left of the tournament. 20 teams. We're just about finishing the pool stages, and we'll be going into the elimination stages, the knockout round. So if America wins tonight, they will have 4 wins. They will definitely be solidified they will be undefeated and will go to the knockout stages. So, and we have a stacked team this year, but then again, like Japan's always very good. Mexico, even though we beat Mexico last night, but they're usually very good. The Dominican team, they're usually good. So Puerto Rico. So it could be any of those. But I'd like to see it. I don't think America's ever won, or we won once, but I'd like to see it happen. So love the World Baseball Classic. America plays Italy tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern on Fox Sports 1. Little plug-in, Rob. Make sure you make a short about that. We can get paid. And yeah.
Okay, I love getting paid. Great. All right. Well, hey, congrats to the U.S. I hope that they keep moving up on the baseball thing.
Can we talk about this real quick?
Yes, of course.
Daylight savings time. How'd you adjust?
Oh, I adjusted fine.
Yeah. I could have used that hour, but I was fine.
I actually didn't know that it was happening, and I just got up.
Nice.
And I had to drive somewhere that was a half hour away, and I look at the clock, and I'm like, it was like for a second, I thought I was an hour and a half away. Like my mind didn't do the math right. And I'm like, wait, what is going on here? Oh yeah. Cause my GPS said I was going to get there at 9:30 or something. And then I see my clock and it's like 8:30. And I'm like, why is this going to take so long to get there? And then that's when it hit me. Yeah. But this is my favorite daylight savings time. I like this one. I don't like the other one.
I don't like the other one either. No.
But Arizona doesn't.
I know. Actually, no. I lied. I do like the other one. I like normal time.
Wait, the one where it gets darker quicker?
Yes. That's normal time.
I'm sure Batman likes that one too.
I'm sure he does.
I like this one because why do you like it? Why do you like to get it dark?
I like the dark. The only thing I don't like
I like the dark.
I like the dark, Batman. The only thing I don't like about that is the fact it gets colder. I'm not a fan of the cold.
Oh, I love the cold only because I like to wear jackets.
I mean, I like the cold. Don't get me wrong.
But it only gets cold here for like a month and a half, so it's like it's my window of opportunity.
Yeah, I get that. Sure, but in New York, I would really enjoy.
Yeah. Well, speaking of enjoyment, something that I've had this topic actually. I have a really silly topic I want to talk about later, but I heard you have a cold joke though.
I wrote a cold joke because I care, and
okay, as long as you're not like passive aggressive about it, then we're good.
No. I wrote one today. It was quick. It was quick. Cool. It was quick. It's fun. It's a little
So for those who don't know, cold jokes is when supposedly I'm also supposed to do this. I just didn't. We write jokes for each other that we read, and we've never read them before. And what is this segment called again, Ron?
Cold jokes.
Cold jokes. Dying from your cold joke.
That's right, Ron. This segment is called Cold Jokes, and we're going to read some cold jokes right now. And by some, I mean one, and it's going to be by me because Ron wrote one and I didn't write any. All right, here we go, guys. This is from Ron. It's been warm in New York City lately. All the snow has melted and almost all ice is gone too. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Because
you get it now. It's just but that's political. Yeah, it's fun.
I do get that. That was great, Ron. Thanks. All right, thank you guys. That was cold jokes.
Cold jokes. Dying from your cold joke.
All right.
I need to elaborate. Ice is still in New York. Ice is still in New York. Just media hasn't been talking about it, but ice is still here. Yeah.
What's the deal with ice?
But it's the snow has melted. It's like my computer says it's 63 degrees right now, so I'm enjoying the fuck out of it.
Ooh, what's my temperature? Let's see. Wait. How cold is it there?
It's 63 here.
Dude, not even 65. We're that close. That's cool.
It's fucking beautiful here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Windows, it's great. But that was my cold joke. Thank you so much. You know what, Rob? If you're okay with this, I'm okay with this. Why don't you write in a cold joke?
Okay, like right now, should we do cold joke live?
No, our 6 viewers. Why don't you guys write in a cold joke?
Oh,
yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, you guys write a cold joke. Or tell me, see if you're funny or not.
Okay, I thought you said, why don't you write a cold joke? You're referring to the audience. Yeah.
Send it to the email, downwithdbpodcast@gmail.com. You know what? If you want me to read it, write cold joke for Ron. If you want Rob to read it, write cold joke for Rob. And
wow.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
That way, Rob, since you won't be reading it, will look at it prior to scan it and make sure it's not completely awful, because we know how people can be.
Oh, yeah, that's actually true. So before the cold joke, I would you can go to the penetrating question form. The link is in the bio. And you just write it, maybe do it in all caps, right? Joke for Robert, joke for Ron. This way, if I see that, I won't read the rest and I'll have Ron read it.
Exactly.
And so on and so forth. But something that I wanted to I've had this like dumb topic on the block for a while, and I don't know if you know what I'm referring to, but do you remember the no tardy parties?
Oh, I could go on a tangent about that.
Oh, I would love to hear it because go on.
When I was younger, now I don't give a fuck. I prided myself on being every day at school. Didn't care.
Okay.
Or being on time for school. I prided myself on that. My mother, always running late. To this day, every event I've ever had, every play I've done, every award ceremony, graduating from flight attendant school, late. Always late, never on time. Not the favorite child. Anyway, always late. So one day in my freshman year, she was running late. And I got to I got to school about 15 minutes late. So I didn't get to go to the no tardy party that 9 weeks. And I was annoyed because I liked getting out of class. And all my friends were going because they were good kids.
Yeah.
Sorry, got to take my pill.
Sorry, it's Crumble calling us for another sponsorship.
No, fuck it is. Yeah, so I was obviously I still hold that against her because I'm like, that wasn't my fault. It was yours.
We have such a similar thing. Like, I'm going to say, so I also took a lot of pride. That's why I kept calling it silly. I also took a lot of pride in the no tardy party. And in my 4 years of high school, I went to 6 no tardy parties because they had 2 a year. I went to all of them. And that doesn't make me better than you, Ron. But I'll tell you that I almost fell victim to being late. And I fought tooth and nail to keep my no tardy record clean. And I'll tell you what happened. So I had a math teacher in high school. I don't want to say her name. I don't want to like trash talk her. Probably dead anyway. But she might be. I don't know. She's pretty old. But anyway, she was kind of like mean. She's kind of like mean or strict. And she had this dumbass rule where if you weren't sitting in your seat, you were considered late. And I was always the first to arrive in that class because it just happened to be closer from my previous class. So I was always first or second in class. And I remember I was just like talking to someone, just like leaning on my desk, talking, waiting for the bell to ring. The bell rings, boop, 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 and I'm not in my chair. And she's like, "You're late. Go get a tardy slip." And I argued it. I was like, "No, I was the first one here." I was like Jim Carrey in the Truman Show. I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Like, who are you talking to?"
So you were in the classroom, but you weren't in your chair.
Right. I was in the classroom. I was one of the first people in the classroom.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I was waiting like 10 minutes before the bell rang. And she wanted me to go because of her fucking rule about you're not.
I really want to know which teacher this was.
Here, I'll type it. Yeah. Tell me if you know who this is. I actually had her twice.
I never had her.
Okay, I had her. God, twice.
I forgot she was even there. I forgot she was there until you made that. Until you showed. Never had that.
Yeah,
teacher, no.
I think you can find her in the obituary now. But yeah. So, hey, do the math. But anyway, so I fought tooth and nail and I argued. I'm like, I'm not going to get a tardy slip when I was the first fucking student in the classroom. And I knew in the back of my head that this was going to ruin my no tardy party reputation, Ron.
And really all you got at the no tardy party was like 15 minutes out of class and like punch and juice and cookies.
Yeah. You got fruit punch and cookies.
But it was a social hour. You got to get away from the class and, get an extra break.
It was the only time I felt, fucking better than everyone. I was better than them, Ron.
The fact that considering I was, class president and everything.
Oh my God, that's true. You were. I actually forgot about that.
Yeah, I peaked in high school. I peaked in high school. Anyway,
maybe next episode we're gonna talk about the big old scandal.
I think there was one time I was supposed there was no scandal. What are you talking about?
Oh, there was, Ron, and you were a part of it. And I wrote it in the notes, so don't worry, it's not a big deal.
If there was a scandal, you would never know. Anyway.
Oh, I know.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna write in the chat.
So you know nothing.
You're like, this is the last episode of the podcast. I'm out of here. I'm moving to Montana. That's it.
Not a scandal.
It's a funny scandal, but
it's a joke. It's
a joke. It's not a big deal. 5 lives were lost.
I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. There was no scandal.
I did not inhale. There was no island.
You know what, Rob? You're such a shitty host. You're such a shitty friend. Like, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares.
Oh.
All right? Sorry, I love you. I didn't mean that.
Oh.
What was I saying?
Oh yeah, I was gonna. Yeah.
Sometimes I would have free periods around that time, and I would just sneak in, and nobody gave me shit anyway. So I would just go in and crash the no tardy party. So
okay. Yeah. Well, so anyway, this debate got even more heated to the point where she called an administrator to the class. Like she was not going to let go of this bullshit rule, Ron. And an administrator came, and he was really cool. And so this you probably know this administrator was really cool. I don't remember his name. I remember he had a daughter that was in our class though, in our graduating class. And so I just want to give like
I know who it was. He was actually really nice.
Yeah, I was like, this is a positive shout out.
He was actually. I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah,
but his daughter was in our class of 2005. I always thought he was very fair. I always thought he was a nice guy. He was very fair.
Because I'll tell you, like, he comes down to the classroom, and I'm standing outside of the hallway pleading my case, and I was just like, and I remember he was just like, I don't know, can you just get the pass? You know, he was like, this is such a nothing thing. I think he knew this rule was bullshit, and I was like, no, I'm not getting a tardy slip. I wasn't tardy. I should be going to the no tardy party. And so he brings me to the office, and he gives me, I think it was him, he gives me a just regular hall pass, not a tardy pass. And I come back to the class, and no one is the wiser. I didn't throw it in her face because I didn't want to mess up anything, and I was not tardy. And I really wasn't.
So he gave you a hall pass.
Yes.
Instead of a tardy pass. So basically he said, you're being an idiot. He's excused.
Yeah.
So you handed that teacher the hall pass, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't think she even asked for it, because when I came back in the classroom, I think she just assumed something was done, you know? And I think I might have even played like upset, like, ugh, and I like sit down like, oh, this sucks. Like, can't believe she won. Can't believe she won this argument, but she didn't win, Ron. You know why? Because I went to the no tardy party that year, Ron. I went to it, and I went a winner.
You know what? That's a good story, because we had plenty of teachers like that were just unfair. Another math teacher, she was on the younger side. She had a whole, I think I talked about the story before. In our school, we had restroom passes in our planner, and you got 3 per semester or some shit.
I forgot about that.
And you got 2 bonus ones as well. And she was so strict about it. And I was going to the bathroom during spring training football. I was drinking a gallon of water, and her class was my last class. So by that time of the day, I had to pee. I ran out. I went and peed. She wrote me up. She said she stuck her head out there. I wasn't around. She wrote me up. I got called in by the administrator, who she was a bigger lady. That's all I'll say. She was a bigger lady.
I know who you're talking about.
And she just gave me a warning. She didn't write me up. She just gave me a warning. And I was like, thank you. So yeah, I was never written up in school. I was given warnings, but I was never written up. Yep.
Yeah.
She also had a granddaughter that I think was that was a couple of years younger than us.
Yeah. Okay.
I think all the fair administrators were the ones that had kids currently enrolled, so they knew.
Yeah.
That, you know.
And I also remember we had for a little bit an administrator who used to be the PE coach at JD Floyd. Did you go to JD Floyd?
I did not.
Okay, never mind. We're gonna skip over that topic. Anyway, he was cool. Yeah, he was actually like he was a handsome fella, actually.
Wasn't he our football coach beforehand, or?
No, I remember he was a coach, like a regular PE coach at my elementary school. And then I think he moved up and became like more in the office administration in Central. But, okay. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah. So yeah. But as far as I love, you know what my favorite thing and most hateful thing about the podcast is?
What's that?
Is trying to make smooth transitions.
Well, I mean, since we're talking about being kids, when we were kids,
yeah.
What was your favorite thing to drink when you were a kid?
And you know what I was going to say? And speaking of PE, Ron, you got to keep hydrated, right? And what did you drink as a kid? Your transition was way better.
I highly doubt Sunny Delight was hydrating.
I don't know what, you know what? I don't think anyone knows what that is.
So Sunny Delight has changed its ways over the year, but do you remember there were 2 types of Sunny Delights as a kid?
No.
You had Florida style and California style.
Oh my God. Really?
Florida style was a bit tangier. California was a little sweeter.
So do you think they sprinkled a little bit of meth in the Florida one? Just a little bit of meth.
Because I was a kid, I have to admit, as a Floridian, I did like the California style better as a child.
You like what you can't have.
Yeah. But you wrote some really good ones on here. I mean, we all grew up on Kool-Aid, right? All millennials, we all grew up on Kool-Aid.
I think so.
What was it, like 10 packets for $1 or some shit like that? Like each
they're giving that shit out. Kool-Aid got me to drink water, actually, because I was primarily soda drinker. So here's the thing too. I know on the podcast, I usually have a Diet Coke. I do it for the caffeine. I really don't once in a while have a Diet Coke, not on the podcast, but for the most part, I drink water. Like I have my water bottle with me at all times with the Down with DP podcast sticker on it. Get yours now at $0. But Kool-Aid helped me transition. I went from soda to Kool-Aid to water. It was like I was in, like Soda Anonymous and like going down the steps of
I always
sobriety.
Liked good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I always liked like citrus flavors, like the lemon lime or the orange or the tangerine or whatever it was. I always liked those Kool-Aid flavors better, but like fruit punch is always classic. Grape is always classic. Always liked those. Never really drank Tang growing up. You wrote Tang down.
I didn't either. I just knew it was popular, and I remember that chimpanzee dancing around.
Yeah. Never really drank Tang growing up. I've had it. It's okay. That's a good one, Rob.
Oh, that's the best one. I know what we're talking about.
Ecto Cooler is like, that's S level, man. That's S level. That's
S level nostalgia. Can't. And you know what? I give so much credit to people that do this too. Like I'm never annoyed. I'm like, at least you're trying. People try to come up with their own recipes and put it out there. And it's never going to hit the same, but I appreciate that they try.
Also, High C Orange from McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
It's still there, I believe, but it hit differently when you were a kid.
There was less like there was more unhealthy shit in it. Made it great.
My first day of preschool was at a Presbyterian church. Okay, they like a pre-K program, and I walk in for like a test day, and they were serving cookies and a big bug juice container of McDonald's High C Orange. And I'm like, this is great. Oh my gosh, I love preschool. This is great. You get High C Orange? Great. Next time I come back, no High C Orange.
What?
No High C Orange. And this isn't the second time the church has let me down, Rob. I used to go with a friend in like 2nd grade.
The church has let you down again?
Yeah, there's another time. Impossible. I go there it was like a Wednesday or a Thursday, and it was like the youth night of the week, okay? And they give cookies out that night. Not just any cookies, Rob. It was the red and green leaf cookies with the chocolate in the center.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And they also gave like wafer cookies out too.
Oh.
What happened when I came back next youth week? No fucking cookies, Rob. No fucking cookies.
No fucking cookies.
Every time I think of High C Orange, I think of those 2 stories. Just wanted to throw that out there. Sorry.
No, you know what I used to do? This is related to juice and church. So one of the things because I went to a Methodist church for a little bit and youth group, which man, we should talk about youth group sometime. I'm going to put that.
Okay. Next episode.
Yeah. You might actually get that in next episode, people. But in at least the church I went to, they didn't actually use wine. They were lame. And they used grape juice. They used Welch's grape.
Well,
cheese, eggs, and Welch's grape.
No, a lot of the Protestant churches do not use wine. Like I feel like the Catholic churches or like the Episcopalians use wine.
Oh man, my ADD is getting sidetracked. I want to say like, has no one came out with like a wine brand called like Jesus Blood or something? Or blood of Christ. I don't know.
Yeah,
Don't you think that would do well?
I'm sure they have, but they probably never got it past anything.
Yeah, it's true. But so I was gonna say, and so they had these like big containers that had these little tiny, I'm talking about like the size of your thumb shot glasses of grape juice. And I, as a kid, I love grape juice. So I would actually pocket that. And it was a little plastic cup. It wasn't like I was stealing anything significant. They threw them away. People were drinking from them.
Yeah,
so I kept this little, the size of your thumbnail size plastic cup. And when my mom would buy grape juice, I used to pour it into the little cup and do little tiny shots of communion.
And I'm the one who does a fire Aubin beer at the end of everything.
I know. And I drink a Diet Coke now. But I thought that was so good. It just hit right. I'm like, Christ, this is good.
And you know what? That was probably better because it was cold.
Yeah. But so another thing, because we were talking about Kool-Aid, you know the saying, here's a fun fact. You know the saying, don't drink the Kool-Aid, you know, meaning like don't fall for a scam, don't, or if you're like too much into a conspiracy, you're like, he drank the Kool-Aid. That's referring to a Jim Jones cult where they drank the Kool-Aid and killing themselves. But
Jonestown, Guyana, yeah.
Yeah. But here's the thing. They didn't drink Kool-Aid. They drank Drink-Aid, which is a real brand, and it's the we have that at home brand of Kool-Aid. And I have two things I want to say about this, okay? One, it's not fair to Kool-Aid, because now they're part of a, don't drink the Kool-Aid, but I understand.
Probably the best marketing ever for them.
Actually true. But another thing is, as far as cult members go, you're about to die, right? Everyone's about to kill themselves. You can't buy the better brand. You can't get the Kool-Aid. You got to get the cheap. You're running out of money right before the suicide. Are you running out of money? Like that is the pinnacle of being cheap. You can't even buy the like regular brand name before the suicide. Come on. Yeah,
that's fair. I like that.
You're telling me that if you wanted your last meal to be Frosted Flakes, you would buy flakes that are frosted cereal to save a few bucks? No.
You're right. You wouldn't go down on that commercial where he he's squatting and walking and buying the bagged cereal and not the box.
Oh yeah. And he could have like 5 pounds of like fruity rocks,
fruity rocks.
Or whatever the hell.
Rocks. However, those cereals were perfectly fine.
They were.
They're actually great.
Yeah, so, because it's also like it's fucking cereal. Like what more? It's not like you have a difference between like a tomahawk steak and let's say an arch burger from McDonald's. It's cereal.
Rob. Speaking of transitions, going into the next topic is
you're coming out.
Coming out what?
Oh, I thought you were telling me you're about to transition.
Oh, no, baby. No.
Oh.
No. Transition.
That's next.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's the transition. There we go. So we don't get political on the show too much, just because for the sake of, we know a lot of people on both sides of the spectrum, and we don't want to piss people off.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't. So, but this whole thing with Iran, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There has been increased reports of terror attacks here in America.
See, I didn't know about this. This is how in the dark I am sometimes. I like to be up to date with stuff, but sometimes I do live in a cave. So
there was a Southwest flight that had, I think it was a bomb scare. Turned out to be nothing. Not credible.
Okay.
Credible. In New York, there was an anti-Muslim protest going on, and an 18-year-old guy and a 19-year-old guy from Pennsylvania made homemade bombs and threw them at those protesters. And
wow.
Said they were inspired by ISIS to do it.
Shit.
Okay, that's very recent. It's you have two groups preaching nothing but hate. We have a problem here. That's a big problem. Nobody deserves to get bombed. That's fucking crazy.
Absolutely not. That's
insane. That's one great thing about this country is that we are still, for lack of a better word, free speech. So nobody, but it should always be peaceful. And also, I think it was last night, the American consulate in Toronto was shot at. Nobody was hurt. So I guess all I'm saying out there for friends that live everywhere, especially our friends that live in larger cities, just be safe out there.
Yeah.
Be safe, keep your eyes and ears open at all times. See something, say something, as the MTA would tell me to do. So just be safe out there. Not going to get too much into that, but just be safe out there.
I get it. Like I'm not one for political violence. We've had, without dropping names, we've had people that have lost their lives speaking about certain their political views, and I would never be an advocate for that. I would not. I would want that person to say what they want, and I would want them to be defeated not by violence, but by a better argument.
Absolutely.
I'm always about defeating someone with an argument. This is why, like, if I ever debate someone and let's just say hypothetically, I'm debating someone on a topic and I'm really like going in hard and they don't have a leg to stand on. If they end up getting physical, that's where I'm like, okay, like I want to defeat you with an argument. I don't want to defeat you by getting physical, because let's just say I'm debating you about something and I whoop your ass hypothetically in a debate, but then you actually whoop my ass and you beat me to a bloody pulp. That still doesn't mean that you won the argument. That just means that you don't have an argument and you have nothing else to do except like, well, I got to hit him now. I don't know why I went on that tangent, but yeah, political violence, not for it at all. So
no. So, but like I said, everybody be safe out there. And fucking peace and love, man. Peace and love.
Yeah.
We need that. We need that more than ever. And I've also been saying this, fucking listen to some good music.
Yeah.
Listen to some good music, man. I mean, that was one great thing about the 60s with the peace and love, is that we had really good music back then. I think we need to start bringing that back. Bring back the peace and love and the music. And maybe we need a new hippie. Maybe we need a new hippie movement. I mean, not as much sex because there's too many things out there now. But bring back the music, the love, the peace.
There's two genres of music actually that I've been loving.
There will be showers everywhere, though. We don't want a repeat of the 60s entirely.
Right, exactly. I feel like it's not a huge comeback, but I feel like there's been some love for yacht rock.
Hell yeah, there has actually.
Hell yeah. I think I've been seeing a lot of memes about grocery stores playing yacht rock, and like people are like,
I'm not a big yacht rock fan, but I like it.
They're just catchy as fuck, like those songs.
I like anything good. Like fuck. I mean, I used to walk around the Florida State Thespians, and he comes up once again. Brad and I would play fucking Dollar Mendy Tunuk Tunuk Tun, which is like an Indian rap song, a Punjabi rap song, and we'd get a bunch of people to dance in a circle. Like, so did we know what they were saying? No, I still don't know what they're saying. I think I've translated it before and I just forget, but it's just have fun with good music, man.
Yeah, it's like I think the most iconic one is probably the Doobie Brothers, the What a Fool Believes. The wise man has the power.
There you go.
There isn't a way. I just have to jam to it. There's also that.
It's also peace and love.
Yes,
peace and love is, Rob. Peace and love is, when you have peace and love, especially in the 60s, you know what they did? They penetrated a lot, Rob.
They
penetrated a lot.
Are we transitioning into something tight?
This is a very tight episode because Rob has to go to work, so this is a very tight episode.
I know. But I just want to say one more music genre that I've been into is it's pretty much a callback to 80s rock, but it's like there are these bands coming out that are simulating new songs, but kind of that hair band style, and it's fucking awesome. And it sounds like straight out of the 80s. It's like that new synth wave and rock. And anyway, I just want to give a shout out to that kind of stuff. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, let's get penetrated. What do you say?
Let's penetrate, Rob. Yeah.
Penetrating questions. Penetrating questions.
This is Penetrating Questions, the segment where you can write into the show. And if you want to write a question or any thought at all, go to the link in our Instagram bio, click on that, and it will bring you to a 3-question form. It takes you 10 seconds to fill out, ask us a question, and we literally don't know who's sending it. It's completely anonymous. So send in yours right now. Yeah.
We have two. We have two.
Yes, we do.
We have two. Okay. I will read the first one from Herr Butter because it's in German.
It is in German.
It is in German. And I will be honest, I had to look it up. I translated it first in my mind. I'm like, okay, because my German's not 100%, but it's decent. And I'm like, okay, I'm reading this. And I'm like, oh, that's what it says. Awesome. And then I translated it, and I was pretty damn close. So not exact, but pretty damn close.
Okay.
So I'll read it in German, and then I'll read the Google Translate. Okay. But pat on the back to me for understanding it decently. It says, Hallo, ich habe versucht, diese Nachricht für deine letzten Folge abzusenden, aber ich war zu spät. Nachträglich alles Gute zum Geburtstag, Herr Prenny. In Liebe, Herr Butter.
That was great. That was really good.
Thank you. And what it says is, hello, I tried to send this message before your last episode, but I was too late. Happy belated birthday, Mr. Prenny. With love, Mr. Butter. For those of you that don't know, my birthday was March 7th. It was Saturday. Some people didn't wish me happy birthday. Not gonna say
I made a whole video on it. How dare you? I was like, how fucking dare you?
So it was my birthday. I'm not gonna say who that was. I know who it was. And danke, mein bester Freunde. So yeah, it was my birthday.
It looked like you had a good time. I saw the photos. You look like you had a good group of friends.
Here's the funny thing. That week was great. My birthday itself was kind of and because it was kind of surrounded by my sister's baby shower, so my birthday itself was kind of But my dad actually took me to the Strawberry Festival, which is a popular festival in Plant City. If those of you from the Tampa Bay area know it, I think it's a great tradition of the area. And speaking of music, I saw Marshall Tucker Band.
Hey!
Oh fuck! So that was cool. That was cool. They still sound pretty decent too, but
nice.
So yeah, Danke Herr Butter, Danke or Butter Boy. I should say.
One day when I visit, I want to go to QED and I want to go to that bar that you always seem to go to. I assume that's like your spot.
My Austin's Ale House bar, yeah.
Yeah, so those are the two.
Okay.
But
your turn.
All right. Oh my goodness. So I actually know who this is. We have.
Do you know who
I do. They actually they did warn me. Is a good friend of mine. But this is not their real name. We have a question from Effery Jepstein.
Oh, okay.
And Effery Jepstein says, why won't you let me penetrate you? And we could both answer that. I mean, we could both answer that. I mean, it says to you. It could mean to Ron. I don't know.
You want to answer first? You want me to answer first?
I would say, you can't afford me, brother. That's why.
Wow. I'm a classy broad. I need to be taken out to dinner first. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Hello. Who do you think we are? You think we just give it up, brother? You think we just take it, brother, for no reason?
You're just trolling that person now, and I love it.
Oh yeah, you gotta penetrate me. Yeah.
As they say, a girl who kissed on the very first date is usually a hussy. Okay, I don't.
Hussy, I love that.
I don't remember.
You're a little bit of a hussy, aren't you? Yeah.
Don't remember the rest of that song, but the song is Shapoopy from the Music Man. Anyway.
And how?
There you go. So that's why. No, you cannot. That's why. I don't know Effery Jepstein, but thank you for coming in. I do. Coming in.
Oh God.
Thank you thank you, Herr Butter and Effery Jepstein for sending your things. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, we do appreciate it.
Rob, before we do the final thing. Any plugs you got this week, buddy?
No, nothing to plug yet. Just been learning a lot on pre-production on a film and how difficult that is with making an indie film. But I don't want to bore people with that. So not really a plug though, per se.
I have one.
I might have plugs in the future. No pun intended to the Jepstein thing, but I might have plugs in the future. But for now, nope.
Yep. Those were the penetrating questions. Plug I have March 25th. Ooh. QED Astoria. Just kidding. Comedy show with some great comics hosted by me.
Whoa.
QED Astoria, 7:30, March 25th. Tickets are probably online. Go to their Instagram page, Jest, J-E-S-T, kidding. And yeah. Buy some tickets, come out, have a lot.
You can meet the man himself. He'll give you an autograph, maybe even a sticker. Down with DP podcast.
Nobody's ever asked me for an autograph. Not that I am worthy of giving one. I mean, I am worthy as a human being, but as a top entertainer, no. However, it is always nice when people want to take pictures with you. I will say that. It is always nice. It was Fleet Week here in New York, and there's some sailors in the audience, and they loved my set, and they took pictures with me, and then I gave them blowjobs afterward because it's Fleet Week.
Because they're a bunch of seamen.
Exactly, Robert. Exactly.
And you love seamen, and seamen loves you.
I do, Robert. You know what time it is, right, buddy?
Oh, is it time for our segment called
Feierabend Bier, Feierabend Bier, jeden Tag ein anderes hier. Hey, Feierabend Bier, Prost!
I know you like
segment, right?
I know you like the cold jokes, but that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, it's so great.
That's good work on your part.
Thank you.
Because I was gonna say something to you about making it, and then you said it to me, and I'm like, oh, he did exactly what I wanted. This is why we work well together, baby.
Hey, what do we got today, Ron?
So this is from the Departed Souls in Jersey City. They are not a gluten-free establishment, but they do have gluten-free beers, dedicated gluten-free equipment. So safe for people. This is called the Good Beepa. IPA. It's an IPA for my home, West Coast style IPA. It's kind of funny. It's West Coast style, and it has a picture of the Statue of Liberty on it.
That is kind of, yeah.
That's why I wore my Liberty hat today. Gluten-free ingredients, keep cold. I think it's 6.5, I want to say 6% alcohol by volume. Brewed in memory of our late friend, Departed Souls Brews, award-winning gluten-free craft beer that everyone can experience around the craft beer and memory that they endure. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Departed Souls, 100% gluten-free ingredients. So, I will be honest, I did try this one before.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
Oh.
I did not like it.
Let's drink it again then.
We're going to try it again because one time I tried one and I didn't like it. Ow, it's leaking. It's leaking because he penetrated me. It smells great. Smells like a West Coast IPA. Let's see what it looks like.
Ooh, remember, it has that color of beer.
Because it is beer.
Oh.
It's just, seriously, we got to tap into that. I think there's like
we got to tap into that.
No, but like I see gluten-free content all the time, and I never see people doing anything with like beer, specifically beer.
Yeah.
So maybe I should tap into that. Started my own.
Do you get my reference? Tap into that.
Yeah, I did, Robert.
Okay, cool. You didn't laugh at all. There we go.
But it is kind of dark. It's kind of dark but Prost.
Still bad.
No, it's better. Maybe it's because it's set. Maybe it's a little more. It's just obviously a little more room temp, so maybe it has to be a little more room temp.
That's like a room
it's a little too. It's a little too. It's not. It's a room temp, but it's a little too bitter for me. Okay. But it is good. It's got a nice hop flavor. That peppery, grassy flavor from hops. It's a little dry, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, which I don't mind. Bubbles and carbonation's good.
Like our humor.
Right. Prost. It is good. I do like it.
All right.
Better.
So it sounds like it's better than last time, guys.
I have not had breakfast today.
I have. Oh, my girlfriend made me a nice breakfast: eggs, bacon, toast with cream cheese, and everything bagel seasoning. It was delightful.
Good for you. I made my wife coffee.
Oh, that's nice. Like a pour over thing, or
I was a barista. A pour over thing. Yeah, I was a barista for 15 years, so I'm kind of.
That's right.
I'm like a drug dealer. I weigh everything out, and then I grind it up, and then I put it in a little spherical type thing, and then I add heat to it, but in water form, and yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that, baby. I like that. So anyway, that is going to be today's episode because I got to go make that green, baby. I got to make that cash. You know what I mean? I got to go stand on that corner and sell drugs and my body. So I'm going to go do that. And until next time, guys, I feel like we've come up with like we like developed next week's episode during this episode.
Yeah,
we started off with tech checks. We went into what should we talk about next. I mean, guys, you were there with us. This is how it's done. So we'll see you on the. I guess we'll just now we have to transition into the ending, and I don't know how to do that.
Prost.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to today's episode of the Down with DP podcast. If you want to support what we're doing, please head to our Patreon, where you'll get bonus content, extra access, and other cool perks. We'd seriously appreciate the support. You'll find all the info on our Instagram at DWDP Podcast and on our Facebook under Down with DP Podcast. Got a question or topic you want us to dive into? There's a super easy anonymous form linked right into our Instagram bio. Send it in and you could be the next penetrating question. Or you can email us at downwithdppodcast@gmail.com.